All right, welcome in everybody. Hope everybody's Thursday has gone really well. We are here with the North America Scrimmage Rising Titans series that they are putting on. We are day 2, so we are with Group C tonight. So we've got a full lobby in here, and match number 1 is going to be Rondo. All right, so what makes this map very unique is, one, you can see right off the bat, you got 2 different flight paths for these teams. So teams they know what their flight path they're on and all of that. So another unique thing is the teams have recall towers, so therefore they can go recall their teammates back once they have been eliminated. This map is one of the larger land maps, and it's a wide open area. Not a lot of high area, very few places for high ground, but there's a couple places in this map that are that all teams would like to go, which is Stadium and Test Track and Yulin. So these kind of right here that you see is where these teams will love to go. So we will see where these teams will jump out. Looks like we've got quite a few teams kind of jumping out towards the Yulin area, the Test Track. So that's definitely going to make for some really good fights very quickly and early on. And our first zone is going to be covering those areas. So we are definitely going to see teams for sure actually go there. And we've got quite a few teams in Yulin, so we're gonna start right there. We're gonna jump right in with Team 17. I believe, let's pull up the Team 17 is gonna be Equinox. And Team 15, that is also here in Yulin, is AESx Esports. And they already have a member down, and that's going to be a very tricky, could be a tricky revive, but it looks like they've got smoke out, and that revive will very well take place. Let's head over to Team 11. Boba Lovers. And they've got a member down. Definitely going to get this revive. It looks like they have a member that may be disconnected. Hopefully they come back and keep them a full squad here. Because if not, they will be moving on straight on into being just a team of 3. And we've got Team 19 as well in Yulin. Team 19, the finest. They're a full squad. Currently, none of our teams have completely been eliminated. Take that back. We've had 2 teams that have been fully eliminated already, and there is no recall since all of their entire teams did. And that is going to be Team 12 for Sexy Frogs. And I believe it was Team 15. AESx have completely been eliminated. So 16 teams are remaining, and we've got fights going on here between 4 teams, I believe, that are still sitting here in a Yulin. Yeah, 4 teams. Let's head over to the test track where we got some other fights going on with Notyour. And we've got team 10 as well over here. Velocity Rose. Nice shots. And we've got team 16. FML Esports. Team 6. Fearless Gunner. All right, so we have FML up top. Looks like they just got a drop. All right. So Finest, one of the members on Finest was on top. He did get dropped. Let's see, Police taking that elimination, putting the Finest up to 1 elimination. You got Fearless Gunner. They're up there on top of the roof. Can the Police hold it down up here? It looks like he's going against at least 3. But does have a knock. So Rich with Fearless Gunner is going to get that revive, going to keep them up to at least a team of 3 here. All right, Rich looked like it was prepping a grenade. Good grenade, not quite far enough, but did buy a little bit of time to be able to move up. Rich is coming around. Police said, I am out of here, and jumps off the building. Smart move. Let's head right back over into Yulin. Jerry with a drop. Is it a drop or was it an elimination? Let's go check. It looks like it could have been an elimination. All right, we're down to just 15 teams. Boba with 5 eliminations, and they haven't even really left anywhere yet, gotten out of the area. So doing really well here inside of Yulin by picking up those eliminations. Looks like we've got team 13 that is joining the party here. So team 13, Fate Esports, coming in and joining the party. And we have team 9. Team 9's rolling in to join the party as well. It looks like team 9 is going to be team Control. Fate may be in a little trouble here. They do have, it's a 2v2 up top. Just quickly drop back into Boba here. Bad Mash trying to push up here, but definitely knows where the Finest are at right now, trying to get in as close as possible. Fate Control picking up an elimination up top, so now it's a 3v1. All right, we've got WoW up here. Catch a WoW up there. All right, now Team Control has regrouped and is all together. Fate is in WoW is in trouble here with a team of 4 with Control right there in sight. Is gonna try to push forward, or is it gonna try to get out of there? Boba has been eliminated from Yulin. They are still, I believe, still alive. Let's go check them out. Boba is still alive, so they're going to be able to get these go to a revive tower and recall those other 2 members. Our zone shifted, is taking out Stadium from the zone, but teams still have plenty of time if they want to get inside Stadium and loot up and get any last minute things before pushing into Test Track. Got a few blue zone teams out there. Let's go hop in with the finest. Went way out in the blue zone to do a recall. But that does secure going that far out into the recall, into the blue zone to get a recall tower is great, because it does make a lot more sense to be able to get your entire team back without having the troubles of having another attack come on. Mary did a complete U-turn there. And it looks like it's definitely going to be taking him on team of 4. In Eternal Esports. They are just a duo here. So we'll see how they hold up going against these full squads. But definitely have seen quite a few teams that have been duos and have done extremely well holding their own. All right, we're down to just 14 teams remain. Team 14 has been eliminated. GOSU. And a team 21. I believe that was a TS. All right, our zone shift test track is still in play for these teams, making it extremely difficult, because as soon as teams can get in to these buildings, they can hold these buildings down. There is a building. Let's go check it out. So yes, team 6, Fearless Gunner, they are on top of one of the buildings that does allow them to see what's going on in the city. All right, we've got team 22, 4 a.m. Moving right over to team 3, picking up 2 eliminations. They have a member down. Oh! Low through the grenade, but that grenade did not make it in. Nuke themselves. All right, team control. Was like a team control picked up the elimination there on team 3, and they are up to 7 total eliminations, and they are sitting as a team of 3 right now. They have down a member. All right, Nexus, a factory, and Test Track, both places are starting to stack up with these teams as they are rotating in. I don't think we have any. We still have a couple of teams playing out there in that blue zone. All right, Team 16. They did do a recall tower, so bringing back, so they are going to be a full squad. All right, they are all these teams. We have 12 teams that are remaining, and our zone is getting smaller. So it is going to be absolutely crazy here. These fights are going to be breaking out really quickly, jumping in with 4 a.m. Let's head to the roof. Team 18, let's see. Team 18 may be completely eliminated now. Nope, they still got two. So Team 18 and Notyour still has a duo, and they still have recall towers available, so they can quickly go grab their teammates back. Boba, Team 11, 12 eliminations and still a full squad. Boba is coming and racking up those elimination points. All right, team control up to 8 eliminations. We're now down to 11 teams remaining. Notyour are in some serious trouble, and they are down and out with 10 teams remaining. Team control picking up 2 more eliminations right there. JStar, full squad. They currently have 0 eliminations. Again, they still have plenty of time. They have 10 other teams that are still alive that they can start eliminating and picking up those eliminations. JStar 23 laying down some shots. I don't believe anything actually got any hit markers at all, but Boba out there in that blue zone. This blue zone is hurting. These two need to actually get out of there, and it doesn't look like it at all. Wanted is going to be stuck out there in the blue zone. Gots to make it alive to be able to try to keep the team alive with 12 eliminations. And JStar are just inside of the zone waiting. Possibly could get a pick up an elimination here, but Wanted quickly trying to run, trying to get into zone. Just a few meters away from the zone and down to 2 health packs. Can they get in? Can Wanted make it into the zone? So close. And makes it in. Nicely done. And it's the last one that still stands for Boba. Equinox down to 2 with 7 eliminations. And Aegon is down. And that is a revive is going to be extremely difficult. The revive did not. So JStar's still 0 eliminations here. Ooh, 23 got tagged from a long range. Probably coming from control. Definitely coming from control there. Team control, 13 eliminations, full squad. It is about to be absolutely crazy. They do have a little bit of a hilltop here. Kind of does provide just a little oversight, but not too much. All right, bad fella has been dropped. Let's see, can they get can the finest get this revive, keeping them a full squad? They have 3 total eliminations right now for the team, and they're gonna get very easily gonna get that a revive, keeping them a full squad. All right, Equinox down to just 1 member, Quad K. Absolutely amazing shots. It does get a drop, but can they get it and finish the confirmed kill? FML with 2 of their members that have been knocked. Definitely going for these revives, absolutely getting them both. Quad K making a drive in, trying to get some other ground. Dexter with 4 AM taken out. Control, still controlling that little hilltop here. With 4 teams remaining, they have 18 kills. They are absolutely bringing the high intensity with the kills here. 3 teams remain: FML, Team Control, and Equinox. All right, who's it gonna be? What team do we think is gonna get the chicken dinner here for our very first match? Ooh, Quad K may be in some trouble. Quad K, oh, it gets ran over and smashed. So Team Control, 19 kills, and just 1 team stands between them. FML could grab the chicken dinner here. This is anybody's game. Both teams are equally skilled and matched. Team Control making a hard, quick push. It may be all over. GG's. A nice push there at the very end by Team Control, taking that chicken dinner. FML coming in a second. Equinox coming in third. 4 through 6. Seven through 9. Ten through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. All right, here's your stars of the match. All right, we'll get you here momentarily into a match 2. Y'all hang tight. right, we're just waiting on just a few more teams to get in. So once those teams get in, we'll be starting here momentarily. All right, here we go. Let's see. And we've got a flight path that is coming out of Milta Power straight up toward Zarki. We've got Razak, a school, Yasnaya Polyana, Severny, Georgia Pool. All really good places for these teams to jump down, loot up, suit up, and grab what they need. And we've got quite a few teams that are jumping out really early on. All right, our teams, looks like most of our teams have jumped out kind of towards the center here, towards the school or Razak area. So we might see some teams head out towards Pachinki. Pachinki's out there a little ways from the flight path, but still absolutely very doable. Team 3 is already on ground in Lapovka. So they're going to have that entire area to themselves to be able to quickly loot up, suit up, and grab what they need before actually going into... All right, looks like we've got a couple teams that might be inside Pachinki. We'll keep an eye on that area. We've got quite a few teams that are in the Georgia pool. We'll keep an eye on there. The finest over in Severny. These teams are well scattered out for the most part to be able to grab what they need. Let's jump right in with Fate here, where they've got Team 7. Trap Esports. All right, 7 had the opportunity to take some shots, but no clear shots there. Well, we've got a fight going over here. Let's go check them out. All right, team 15, AESx. Looks like they might have just picked up. They picked up an entire squad there, eliminating them. Let's go check. Let's go see who that team was, and that is gonna be Team 12 for Sexy Frogs. And they are down and out and back to the lobby where they will wait for match 3. And AESx are going to be moving right on in to Pachinki to be able to loot up, grab what they need. We've got the team. Oh, we got Boba in the boatyard. All right, Fate picking up 4 eliminations right there. We're now down to 16. They eliminated Team 7, Trap Esports. So Trap is down and out, and they will go back and wait for match 3. Still quite a few teams over in the Georgia Pool area, so no fights have broke out up there, so we'll definitely keep an eye on those 4 teams. Let's go hop in with Vitality Pros, Team 10. Looks like the finest are moving kind of in that direction towards the shooting range. We got one member trying to pick up a car. It does get a car for the team. Alright, not really too much going on right now. These teams are kind of taking it slow, taking it easy here. Trying to pick the right times to be able to take on. Oh, we might have a fight with the not yours. Or not your. Just down the road is going to be Team 14. GOSU. All right, Team 14 just kind of staying out of the way. Not your team, not your. Kind of doing the same thing, kind of staying on the other end. Fearless Gunner coming into Georgia Pool now, so we might see a fight here. They are a full squad. FML starting to, we've got Equinox Team 17 Moving in on to FML. We might see a quick fight here. All right, Equinox with may pick up a quick elimination. Let's see. Boops laying down some fire, didn't really get any hit markers out there. But Boops is in a little bit of trouble. Oh! All stood up. Boops ran right past him. All could have had an elimination there, but gets eliminated. So FML now going to be just a team of 3. Fate with 6 eliminations. Boba with 3 eliminations, and they are a duo right now. Can these two hold it down, keep the team alive, as Fate is pushing a quick bad match down. And a Boba down and out. So Fate picking up those 2 eliminations and bringing them to a total of 8 eliminations. Alright, teams are rotating in. School, Rozak, Pachinki, all still in play for these teams to be able to get to. We are down to 13 teams that are remaining. GOSU out there playing in the blue zone, taking their time. Let's go check in and see how many eliminations. Currently 0 eliminations. They do have plenty of time. We've still got plenty of time left in this match for them to pick up any sort of eliminations. Vitality pros here, moving in quick. We might have a fight. Let's go check out this. Ninja gets tagged, trying to move in there on a VP. All right, TSN 4 a.m. Alright, TS back up to a full squad. Nice drop by Legend. Gamma out there getting hammered and getting hit. Gamma trying to drop back, but pinned down just a little bit. It looks like it's still going to be able to try to get out of there across. Oh, and Gamma gets dropped. Doesn't make it in time. So 4 a.m. up to 2 eliminations. Notyour down to a duo here, and Team Control takes the eliminations. We're down to 12 teams remain. So Team Control now up to a total of 4 eliminations. We definitely have quite a bit going on down here in the Milta area. AESx with a member down. Wiggs going in for the revive. Might get in trouble there. Wiggs almost got taken out. All right, 4 a.m. rotating around. Wiggs with some shots. All right, we've got 2 teams. We've got both AESx and Equinox back and forth here. They need to pay, Equinox needs to pay extremely close attention of what could be behind them. The finest up still a full squad. All right, these teams are all set. They are inside of the zone, waiting for that zone to shift here in about 30 seconds or so. All right, the zone will be shifting. All right, the zone shifts, and it still got Farm and Milta. Now these teams are going to be rotating into there. Those teams coming from the north definitely going to be rotating in. These teams that are already there will definitely jump in with the Finest, how they do have the water behind them, so any teams coming in are going to be coming from either the left, the right, or directly in front of them. Aegon with a pistol in hand. Team control not too far. All right, NYX kind of doing a little bit of a scouting there. And a VP picking up now a total of 7 eliminations. We're down to 11 teams that remain. 10 eliminations. They are now just a solo. Can 7 clutch this with a beautiful grenade? It doesn't get the grenade. Nicely done by 7. And finishing out the team. Alright, so Fate now up to 12 eliminations and a solo. Ten teams remain. And all 10 of our teams are inside the zone. All right, our 10 teams are scattered out just enough where they can just kind of lay low here for just a little while, for probably the next 40 minutes or 40 seconds or so, before that zone does reshift, forcing them in a different direction. Team of 4, 7 kind of holding down there. Team 4, Eternal Esports, just up the hill. All right, so they're waiting patiently as well. TS getting some shots in. Team of 21, long range shots with the team of 6. So team 21 holding it, just holding inside the zone as they see that All right, the finest that did make it in. Not sure. Let's go check, make sure it's still full squad, so they all 4 made it in safely. Fearless Gunner closing in on a VP right across the street. Down the road, you've got the Finest, and a little ways off, you've got an Equinox that is going to be making their way in. And Kashi got tagged. Those mortars getting out there, but just not quite far enough. Nice mortar from a TS. Can they? Fearless Gunner rolling out. Looks like they're going to make a quick push here on a VP Team 10. As Sky is down. All right, the Finest making their way up to the top there. They're going to be running right on in. Team of 4. Eternal Esports. Finest the drop there. SK12 in hand and get taken out. Team 4 now down to a solo. Fearless Gunner picking up an 4 eliminations. They did eliminate the team at 10 VP. Seven teams are remaining. All right, we're now down to 5 teams. We've got a couple of blue zone teams as they're going to be making their way in. Fearless Gunner moving in on top of the Finest. Can the Finest hold them back? Jerry is down with the Finest. We got another one that's down. All right, this is an opportunity here for Fearless Gunner to move in. Grenades and mollies are going inside. That fella's been taking it down. It is in trouble. Jerry, I think, is the only one that is still alive and still standing. All right, Rich is the last one for. Oh, nicely done, Jerry, coming in with a clutch there. Nicely done, and that's hopefully going to be able to get all of their members back up and healed up. All right, AESx closing in. All right, the finest taking it is not able to get all of their members in. They're all healed up. They are taking a chance here. All right, team 17 with 7 eliminations, and they are sitting as a duo. Gamma with 4A. GG's, nicely done. 4 a.m. taking that chicken at dinner. Equinox coming in second. The finest coming in third. Four through 6. Seven through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. All right, your stars of the match. Here you go. 7 with a 6 elimination. Getting that going out. Absolutely amazing. Putting a 6 eliminations up for the team, for Team Fate. Rich with the best companion, with a fearless gunner with 3 rescues, and a deadly from 4 a.m. dealing that final kill and giving them that chicken dinner for match 2. All right, hang tight. We'll get you into match 3 here as quickly as we can. All right, match number 3 for Group C. We're here in Myanmar. Myanmar, another one of the larger land maps, but with this, there's a lot of high places for these teams to get on top of. A lot of rocks and stuff that these can oversee quite a bit of certain areas. So these teams are going to have to pay attention. That's not just what's the 150, 200 meters. They're going to pay attention to what's out there just a little bit farther, kind of the 250 to 300, because you can be sniped and never know where that bullet is coming from until it is too late. So we've got Pecado, San Martin, Hacienda, Graveyard, Los Leonos. We've got LLZR. We've got some good places for these teams that are going to be looting and suiting up and preparing for the fights to come. And our first zone is going to be kind of that western side of this map. So with El Pozo in play for these teams, definitely we'll see a lot of these teams kind of go towards that direction. El Pozo is a very large, semi-large city. We've got fight already on ground. Let's go jump in with the finest as they are taking on. We've got team. There's 3 teams. The finest. It looks like they're in some trouble. They have Boba, and they have another team. They have team 12. For Sexy Frogs there. And it looked like 4 Sexy Frogs picked up 3 eliminations very quickly, taking 2 teams I believe have already been eliminated. So Boba and the finest, Team 19, have been eliminated very quickly and early on in the match. All right, we've got teams up in LLZR. Let's go check. Let's go drop in with Notyour as they are down a member. They've already lost one of their members, so they're going to be a team of 3. Team 21 TOPxSTRIKERZ. They have 1 elimination. Fearless Gunner has a member that has been knocked. Must have been gotten ran over by the supply truck, but is back up on their feet, so they are still sitting as a full squad. We'll keep an eye on our teams there in LLZR. Let's head right over with Team 20, JStar, as they got team control. Over here with them, let's see. JStar, our Team 20, is scattered out quite a bit, so if any one of them gets dropped, it is going to be a very tough revive. 23 running for the life as the 3 members of Team Control were on the move. $67 is been dropped. That is going to, again, with them being JStars being completely scattered out a little ways, is going to make it getting a revives very challenging. And it looks like Team Control is going to try to pick up an elimination here. JP going over to confirm the kill and that elimination for Team Control. Headed back over to TS and Notyour. All right, zone is pushing in. A lot of these teams that are out there in the east side of the map they've got a ways to go, so they're gonna have to get vehicles and push on into the zone. Team of 16 rolling into zone. .23 is down for Team 20 and is quickly taking out Cloud all by themselves right now. Could not go around and got tied up and caught up in those crates, and they are going to be down and out. You've got to JStar too, that is just kind of watching what's going on. And this is what I was talking about, that high places here that these teams can get up and see quite a bit of what the area looks like and kind of call out to where the teams are. Cloud is down and out. JStar, Team 20, down to a solo. Looks like 2 was just kind of laying there watching what was going on, so they're gonna be the last one still survives. Mortars have been put out. Nice mortar, just not quite the height that it needed and the location. Fate with just being just a team of 3. They are Ninja down and out for Fate. Fate now being a duo team, got to get out of the area. Made in the vehicle. Looks like it's maybe held a vehicle with the explosion. Gets them out. 4 sexy frogs. They were eliminated match 1 and 2. I believe they were eliminated really early on, but they are coming back here. They have 5 eliminations, and they are within the 16 teams that are still remaining for match 3. Just across the road, you did see Trap Esports. 0 eliminations though. All right, 4 sexy frogs making a push. Nice grenade. It did get inside the building, but no damage was taken there. Beautiful grenade. It did get a drop, and the molly goes right behind the grenade. That should come. Shooting there inside. The smoke, blindly shooting, trying to get some shots. All right, Trap Esports down and out. For Sexy Frogs up to 8 eliminations, and now moving forward being just a duo now. We've got 14 teams that still remain. All right, we've got 3 blue zone teams that are rotating in. All right, we've got about 35 seconds for the zone shifts. So team of 13, Fate still alive with 1 member holding it down. Team 4, Internal Esports, playing that blue zone, taking their time and getting into the zone. All right, teams are starting to move in, but they're going to kind of play the zone here. As the zone gets smaller, they are going to start trying to slow down just a little bit to get before getting actually into zone. Because with the 14 teams remain, and our circle is getting smaller, it is going to be absolutely crazy fights going on. So these teams are going to take their time moving in and trying to find that prime opportunity to take third-party kills and even rotate in. Notyour survived that sandstorm as they're trying to get in. All right, Equinox moving in quick. Notyour is in some trouble. They are only just a duo here. And Notyour have fully been eliminated. So Equinox picking up 2 more eliminations. I have 4 a.m. trying to close in, trying to get to close to the center. It looks like Team 13 and Team Fate just got eliminated. So Team 14 picking up an elimination. And a police in some great location. All right, we are down to just 12 teams in our zone. These teams are starting to stack really quick inside the zone. We have quite a few teams that are still full squads. Let's head down to here with Fearless Gunner. 0 eliminations. They are in trouble, looks like. They are just a rich as the last one still stands. Can he hold it together? And it was not able to hold it together. Team 3 picking up the 4 eliminations. We have 7 teams out of the 11 remaining are still sitting as a full squad. All right, AESx with 0 eliminations. Alright, KALX. Team 3. 4 eliminations. I believe they're still sitting as a full squad. They are still sitting as a full squad. With the 4 eliminations moving in. AESx had been taken out. Team 3 just lost one of their members, so they're now gonna be a team of 3 as they're rolling into the last few zone stages here. Nine teams remain. Equinox kind of up there on the top of there. Got good oversight. We also have a team of 4 that's up there. So this is a 1v1 up there up top, but I'm sure neither one of them know that there's another team up there. Team 4 trying to make their way in. All right, team 3 holding it down. Wicked with team 4 creeping in just barely inside zone, but has plenty of oversight that can see what is actually going on. Nice tags there. Wicked holding together for team 4. And TS are in a trouble. GOSU was able to hold it down and stay alive there. So as well as TS, they were all back up on their feet, but now quickly been dropped. Now this is gonna make it. These teams have to make a decision if they're gonna push into zone or they're gonna try to hold where they're at. We got 7 teams that remain. FML has got 2 of their members that's going to be out there in that blue zone. It is going to be hurting tremendously here. 6 teams remain, and the teams that are out there in the blue zone are going to start being eliminated. 5 teams remain. We've got 4 a.m. 4 sexy frogs still alive. Team 3 as well. Looks like they're going to be down to just a solo. Quickly down and out. 4 teams remain. For AM, the only team that is still standing with a full squad. Gamma 01 is down. Let's see if they can get a revive. Demon quickly trying to push. Grenade goes out though. There's a smoke grenade that went out. Let's... Alright, we've got 4 a.m. with the 2 of their members that are down. Can they get the revive? Demon putting some pressure on them though. Nice molly. Does that molly just barely gets inside of that? Alright, 4 a.m. back up on their feet. Full squad, but needs to revive. Oh, they just lost a member there. Was not able to get to the revive in time. Four sexy frogs trying to make their way in. We're down to 3 teams. Deadly last one still stands. 2 teams remain. Deadly with 4 a.m. Last one still stands. Team 14. GOSU. Blitz gets dropped there. This could be a 1v1. But Deadly confirms the kill. We're now a 1v1 between two teams. Who's it gonna be? 4 a.m. or GOSU? All right, Deadly trying to get a better angle. Nick laying down. All right, Deadly's got to get into the zone. He's going to be in a... Oh, nicely done. GG's. So GOSU taking the chicken at dinner for match 3. 4 a.m. coming in second. TS coming in third. All right, 4 through 6. Seven through 9. Ten through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. Stars of the match. Baby Santa with 4 sexy frogs with 8 eliminations. Definitely was putting up some points there for the 4 sexy frogs. Legend from TS with 6 rescues, working hard, keeping the team alive, and did extremely well keeping them alive. And then Nick with GOSU dealing that final kill, giving them the chicken dinner for match 3. All right, y'all, hang tight. We'll get you into match 4 here momentarily. All right, our last and final match for Group C of the Rising Titans. Have definitely seen a lot of good fights tonight. A lot of 1v1s, a lot of 2v3s, a lot of everything. teams holding their own, staying alive, even when they've gotten down to just a solo and making it into that top 10. All right, we've got a east to west flight path coming out of Lepovka all the way out through past Gatka and the hospital, all the way out to the west coast there. We've got school, we've got Razak, Boatyard, Pachinki, Hospital, Georgia Pool, Yasnaya Polyana. We've got Severny, that's a little ways out there, but still very doable for these teams to get out there to it. May need to jump down and grab a vehicle. We also got the military base. If teams want to move that far south, they can jump down, grab a vehicle, and move right on out there. A lot of our teams have definitely jumped really early on. We've got Team 3, looks like they're headed up toward Kamishki. We've got a couple teams, looks like they're right over Yasnaya, Polyana, and then we've got teams that are jumping midway into the school, Razak, Pachinki, Boatyard area. So that may be a very hot spot here, those 4 areas. We'll see how it goes. Looks like we have teams that are jumping out towards the very end of this flight path to get towards the hospital in Georgia Pool. Now, with our very first zone that has the Georgia Pool shooting range still there, definitely we'll see teams kind of rotate in that direction. It looks like Team 3's grabbed a vehicle, so let's go. Let's zoom in. Let's go see. Check. Oh, we've got FML and Notyour that are in the school apartments. Let's see, FML being a team of 3. So with them just being a team of 3, we'll see how well they hold up to Notyour. That is a full squad here. Both teams are quickly trying to find weapons and guns. We've got Team 13 that looks like they are kind of rolling in and through the school area, so they may stop here, try to attempt to get a third-party kills. But it looks like they're going to continue moving, and they're going to be just on the hill, on the school hill, overlooking the apartments. So they've come to join the party. So we'll keep an eye on them. Ooh, let's head right over to Yasnaya Polyana, where we have Team 6, Fearless Gunner. They are a full squad. Headed right back to the school where looks like one of, let's see, we got them close by. Notyour making a quick push here on FML. Beautiful grenade, well-timed grenade. Notyour moving all the way up. Did not try to complete and clear each one. They just trying to move all the way up. FML quickly down and out. May still have one member still alive. FML are down and out. First team out for our last match. Fate rolling in, knowing that Notyour is now slowly needs to be able to heal up, giving them absolutely no time. Oh, going in and not paying attention. Notyour staying very close to one another and actually pushing them really quickly. Nicely done. Nade with that clutch there and takes out Notyour. Now they're up to 5 eliminations, and we have another team that has been eliminated. All right, Equinox taking on 4 sexy frogs. All right, 4 sexy frogs are dropping like flies. They're down to just 1 member still alive. Baby Santa gonna hold it together and is quickly taken out, and Equinox gaining 4 eliminations. Thirteen teams remain, and we haven't even gotten to our second zone yet, so these teams are putting up some fights really quickly and trying to eliminate as quickly as they can. All right, we've got JStar, Team 20 rolling into the school area. We'll keep an eye on that. Our 2 teams over in Yasnaya Polyana have stayed away from each other for quite some time. Both teams, Team 6 and Team 14, both have stayed away. Both of them are still there, full squads. JStar coming in, did get in a drop there. Nade getting tagged. Team Fate almost lost it. Nade not going for that revive, drops back. And now it's gonna be the last one, still stands for Team 13. All right, let's go ahead check out Yasnaya Polyana, where our 2 teams were there. So Fearless Gunner, they have a member down. They are out there in the blue zone. So both of these teams are going to be fighting each other, plus trying to stay alive against that blue zone. All right, GOSU, Team of 14 have lost a member. So they're going to be pushing forward as a team of 3. They're going to have to pay attention to their health and try to stay alive here in that blue zone. But looks like Fearless Gunner are going to be pushing their way into the blue zone. So this will now allow Team 14 to kind of push in and stay alive for just a little bit longer. All right, let's go check out Team 9. Team Control. Team Control has done really well. They are setting up very nicely up on the mountain here in the side. Erangel Hospital Ruins Ridge mountaintop there. They are scattered perfectly out across the top here, so they're going to be able to see anybody that comes up. It looks like Team 17, Equinox, has joined them up there, so they're going to be taking on, let's see, will they be able to hold the mountaintop down as Equinox is starting to push? Just down below you see TS Team 21. And a Potato gets tagged and is healed back up. Equinox with 4 eliminations. And they decide to get out of there and not be up there on top of the hill. All right, 13 teams remain. We are about to be in zone 3 here in about 40 seconds. Fearless Gunners coming in quick there. They picked up 2 eliminations right there, so that's going to be 2 eliminations for them, and they're going to be a team of 3, so they're doing really well staying alive. Nice drop there. Ooh, Sky gets hit. Sky gonna be the last one alive. Equinox, no. Equinox pushing in really quickly. Grenade out. Shotgun in hand. DBS up close and brutal. But Boops coming in with the clutch there. And is going to get that revive, so keeping them a team of 3 as we are moving into our next zone. Team 22 and Team 3. Team 3 coming out of nowhere moved very quickly in on to Team 22. Ace is down and out. Team 3 down to just a duo. Looks like they're going to be quickly being moved into a solo. And they are down and out. Nicely done there by by team at 22 with 4 eliminations. Jerry with those shots. I believe it did get. Ooh! Getting tagged from team control. Alright, traps Esports with 2 members down. AESx closing in, trying to get up. All right, Rio holding it together for the team as the other 2 are trying to get up the bank there. All right, our zone shifts, and this is going to be a wide open area. It's only I believe that is the only set of buildings that are still in zone for these teams. So as these teams are going to rotate in, they're going to have to find some real estate here and be able to stay alive. AESx losing another member, now taking them down to just a duo as they're moving in to the next couple zones. 11 teams remain. All right, TS taking up a good spot here up there on the hill. Ghost with some shots. And Team 14 quickly been eliminated by Team at 21. Team at Control moving in. Legend is down, has been eliminated. Junior down and out. TS now with just being Ghost quickly eliminated. And nicely done. GG's there to Team Control, picking up 4 eliminations and eliminating TS. Our zone getting smaller by the minute. Got 8 teams that are remaining. Nade with Fate, last one still standing. Equinox trying to stay alive here. They aren't out in the open. Boots coming in with a revive. Team 20 with the 2 eliminations, trying to stay alive here. All right, they have all the last 3 of them made it inside the zone. 2 gets dropped. All right, we got just 4 teams that are remaining. Scarlet with a smoke grenade with a 4 a.m. down at the bottom. Gamma 01 has been dropped. Can they get this revive? 4 a.m. with 7 eliminations. They're now going to be just a duo here. All right, the finest down to just a member. Jerry, last one still stands. Jerry down and out, and the finest have been eliminated. 3 teams remain. Four a.m. just lost the member. Deadly, last one still stands. And Deadly clutch it here and get to kill both teams, or at least lay low long enough to be able to go up against a team. And that is it. We are down to 2 teams remain. Team 10 VP. Deadly picking up another elimination. This is a 2v1. Beautiful grenade. Nicely done. VP taking that chicken dinner for match 4. 4 a.m. coming in second. Team Control coming in third. The finest coming in fourth. Equinox coming in 5th, Fate coming in 6th, JStar coming in 7th. Trap coming in 8th. AESx coming in 9th. TS coming in 10th. GOSU coming in 11th. KALX coming in 12th. Fearless Gunner coming in 13th. Four Sexy Frogs coming in 14th. Notyour coming in 15th. And FML coming in 16th. Control Scarlet with the going all out with 4 eliminations. Equinox Boops coming in with the best companion with 3 rescues, and a Passion with a VP dealing that final kill, giving VP the chicken dinner for our 4th match. All right, that is it for Group C. And I will catch y'all later on another stream at another time. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in and watching and hanging out. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that as well, so you can keep up with the Titan series and my own gameplay. Either way, I hope y'all enjoyed the rest of y'all's Thursday evening. Y'all have a wonderful night.